The Mike Wagner Show is powered by Sonic Web Studios. If you're looking to start or upgrade your online presence, visit www.sonicwebstudios.com for all of your online needs. Sonic Web Studios specializes in custom web design, app development, social networking, search engine optimization, domain registration, email marketing, online stores, and more. Since our birth, we have been designing and developing immaculate websites and providing web solutions which are a cut above the rest. As a leading web designing enterprise, we have a team of extremely talented web designers who are well-focused and have the experience of working on multiple web developing platforms such as PHP, Magento, Custom WordPress, and more. Sonic Web Studios has been helping businesses of all kinds, whether big, small, established, or startup, impress their audiences with exemplary web solutions. We don't just create beautiful and functional websites. We give you a complete online solution with the main goal of enhancing your yearly revenues. We aim to give your business the online exposure and brand acknowledgement that will help you in achieving increased conversions leading to profitable sales. Call 1-800-303-3960 or visit us online at www.sonicwebstudios.com to get started today. Mention the Mike Wagner Show and get 20% off your project. Sonic Web Studios. Take your image to the next level.
Hi, this is Mia Mosinzia, also known as Mia No Time for Love. Check out my latest book, Missing, Extraordinary Relation of Ordinary People, based upon a real-life relationship, available in print and ebook formats on Amazon. Do read it. I'm sure you'll love it. It's www.miamosinzia.com and www.amazon.com/Mia
It's now time for the Mike Wagner Show, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. The Mike Wagner Show can be heard on Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio, YouTube, iTunes, Anchor FM, Radio Public, and the MikeWagnerShow.com. Mike brings you great guests and interesting people from all across the globe. So sit back, relax, and enjoy another great episode of the Mike Wagner Show.
Hey everybody, it's Mike from the Mike Wagner Show, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. Looking at a professional website without breaking your budget? Sonic Web Studios is the answer. Sonic Web Studios offers fast, affordable custom web designs that blow the competition away. Call today, 1-800-303-3960. That's 1-800-303-3960. Or email to support@sonicwebstudios.com. Mention the Mike Wagner Show, get 20% off your first project. Sonic Web Studios, take your image to the next level. Also, the Mike Wagner Show can be heard on the MikeWagnerShow.com. You can check our Facebook page at facebook.com/the Mike Wagner Show. You can download and listen on Facebook, SoundCloud, Spreaker, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. Also on Anchor FM, Radio Pollock, iTunes, Google Play, and over 25 podcast platforms, including Amazon, Audible, Apple, Anchor FM, and coming soon to Podbean, Buzzsprout, TuneIn, Pandora, and also listen worldwide on Geo7. And also it's Radio Public and Himalaya and more. Take the Mike Wagner Show with you on any mobile device. Subscribe to the Mike Wagner Show on the YouTube channel and follow the Mike Wagner Show on Instagram and Twitter today. And back by popular demand, a very wonderful lady from the New York, New Jersey area who's got a book called Scholarship Strategies and Finding and Winning the Money You Need. And right now, during this 2021, especially during the pandemic, this is the must-listen to show of the year. She gives you the latest news, contests, and chances to win scholarships. So it's basically free money, but she'll tell you how to get all that. And of course, as you heard on the news, that people are getting laid off, people are being out of work, they're being downsized, and they're looking for some new skills, and also to basically go back to school. And how do you find the money to get the scholarship you need to go back? And she'll tell you all the ways. Live, ladies and gentlemen, from the Plus Studios in somewhere between New York and New Jersey, ladies and gentlemen, the very popular author of Scholarship Strategies and Finding Winning Money You Need, Gene O'Toole. Gene, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thanks for joining us once again. And, by the way, happy 2021.
Happy 2021, Mike. I am thrilled to be back.
Yes, and definitely thrilled to be back. And for those who don't know about scholarship strategies, you can look up on the Mike Wagner Show as well, too. We've had her on before, and she'll tell you all about how she got started and where to find the information. And right now, you've got some latest news for us, some contests, some chances to win. And tell us what's the latest news and what's the latest.
Yeah, Mike, since we last spoke, it's been so busy for our team. We've been helping families literally all over the United States, helping families to find more scholarships, make the process easy, and help them, ultimately be proactive and uncover more opportunities. We've been super busy, especially with helping adults. You were mentioning, all of the individuals who've been impacted professionally from COVID and the pandemic. And, a lot of people are doing pivots in their life, pivots in their career. They're going back to school. And you know what? There's scholarships to help them, and we're happy to do it.
Mm-hmm. And of course, too, what's the latest in the contest and the chances to win these scholarships? You can just tell us about the latest.
Yeah, so, for any single family out there, there's tons of different private scholarships that are from companies, organizations, and individuals and foundations. And these are private dollars, Mike. They're not attached to a college or a university. And what's exciting is that whether you are a high school student, an undergraduate student, or that graduate student heading back to school, you can ultimately not just rely on, monies that maybe your educational institution offers you, but these private dollars from companies, organizations, foundations, they stack on top, and people can really reduce the cost of heading to school. Let me tell you, since I last came on your show, we actually heard from a family who was out in Arizona. This family, they had picked up my book, Scholarship Strategies, about a year previous, and they had picked up the book because they had a senior, a high school senior. She was making her way through her 12th grade year, and that young lady who graduated her senior year literally only used the information from my book, and she was able to win for herself roughly $130,000.
Wow.
Of private scholarship monies. Yes. And you know what was so exciting was that the family was reaching out to me, not just to tell me about the good news about their daughter, but they were reaching out because they had two other kids who were in elementary school, and they said, you know what, we see it now, we get it, we understand, we saw our daughter be able to win these additional monies. We see now that the money is out there, and they are now starting early, which is so exciting. Never too early to start looking for scholarships, and this family recognized that right away. Their elementary school boys are now already also looking for scholarships. It's super exciting.
Wow, that does have to be super exciting. And what are some of the newest techniques people can use during the pandemic?
Yeah, during the pandemic, a lot of times, families will say, how can we give ourselves an edge? It's not like it's not like a typical school year for anybody. It's where students have opportunities to do, group projects as far as community service or things like that. So I encourage everybody to be thinking out of the box. And here's a couple of really, really great strategies. So first, just because you might not be able to do big group projects as far as community service, even from the comfort of your home, literally either from your phone or from your laptop, you could actually help and do some sort of community service outreach simply by, for example, maybe taking a scholarship that you come across that relates to veterans, right? Mm-hmm. If you are a student at home, why not take that information and simply reach out through either social media or even through email to the local community organizations in your town that would have those relationships with veterans and their families. Send the scholarship to them. Taking 5 minutes out of your life, you can do an amazing community service, helping other people. And on your own, transcript, on your own application, that is going to look incredible for those scholarship committee members who want to see that a young person who's pursuing a scholarship has definitely taken it upon themselves to find innovative ways to still help their community.
That is fantastic. You talked about the veterans as well, too. That's been all over the news with veterans helping veterans needing help, the VA and everything. And what are some unique ways veterans can win scholarships?
Oh my gosh, there's so many opportunities for veterans. And, I'm glad that you're asking me about this, Mike, because I think there's a misconception. I got to just say, there's a misconception that all scholarships that would relate to veterans and their families are connected to the U.S. military. And of course, there are incredible scholarship opportunities directly from the U.S. military for veterans and their families. But again, private companies, private organizations, private foundations, if they are creating scholarships, it's their money and they get to decide who they want to honor and what they want to honor. And there are tons of private organizations that also want to honor our military. In fact, I'll give you an example. There's a scholarship that's actually called the War Veterans Scholarship. It's a $2,500 scholarship. It's from a private organization. It's for active duty or honorably discharged U.S. military veterans who were deployed abroad. And I'll tell you, this is an amazing opportunity for students who were those deployed veterans who are pursuing a 4-year degree. They're pursuing even a distance or online learning situation. Really amazing opportunities are out there. And if somebody wants to get more information about the War Veterans Scholarship, website for that is afcea.org. That's afcea.org. And good luck.
And definitely will, too. And we'll talk about some of the free resources, jumpstart sessions, and other things, and what's coming in 2021 with Gene O'Toole in just a minute. But first, listen to The Mike Wagner Show at themikewagnershow.com, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. Look at a professional website without breaking your budget. Sonic Web Studios is the answer. Sonic Web Studios offers fast, affordable, custom web designs that blow the competition away. Call today, 1-800-303-3960. That's 1-800-303-3960. Or email to support@sonicwebstudios.com. Mention the Mike Wagner Show. Get 20% off your first project. Sonic Web Studios. Take your image to the next level. Also, the Mike Wagner Show can be heard on themikewagnershow.com. You can check our Facebook page at facebook.com/The Mike Wagner Show. You can download and listen on Facebook, SoundCloud, Spreaker, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. Also on Anchor FM, Radio Public, iTunes, Google Play, and over 25 podcast platforms, including Amazon, Audible, Apple, as well as Anchor FM, including Geo7, Himalaya, and worldwide, and plus coming soon to Podbean, Buzzsprout, TuneIn, Pandora, and more. Take the Mike Wagner Show with you on any mobile device. Subscribe to the Mike Wagner Show on the YouTube channel, and follow the Mike Wagner Show on Instagram and Twitter today. We're here with author of Scholarship Strategies and Finding and Winning Money Yourself, Gene O'Toole, here on the Mike Wagner Show. Back again by popular demand. You can also check out the website as well, too. And also, you have on your website, you offer the free resources, jumpstart session, and seminar, especially coming up for 2021. And what's some free resources that you do offer?
Yeah, we have tons of resources, Mike, at connections101.com, including a how to get started guide, because I'll tell you that is probably the most common question that we receive, and we want to empower families to be able to help themselves. So, families are constantly asking, how do I actually just get started with this? So there's a free how to get started guide. Go ahead and download that, share that with your friends and neighbors. And we also have a list of tons of scholarship search engine websites. You could just download those 2 pieces of material and really just start going for scholarships, start uncovering opportunities right away. We have lots of opportunities that are also listed on our site, including distinguished scholarships and scholarship essay tips. We want to help people help themselves. But if there is a family that wants some additional help, there's a few other ways we do offer support. One, of course, is, by utilizing the 25 strategies we have in our book, Scholarship Strategies. But the second is through our support system. We've got an ongoing support system for scholarship seekers. And it's really, I tell families, it's just to help you keep the wheels on the road. Everyone has so many responsibilities going on. And so what we do as far as a team, we actually we email out weekly all of the upcoming scholarships that have some deadlines coming up within the next 7 to 15 days. We want to make sure everyone knows everything that's happening. We send out tips and strategies every single week, and people also have access to me, to join me live every single week, to ask questions, get support, and of course, let us know all the great news that's happening as far as their scholarship hunt. And then the last way that we help families is through our private scholarship jumpstart sessions. If you really would like, I call it like the money mapping session. If you really want some additional, personal attention to understand the direction you should be taking as a family, it's a 1-hour session with me and my team, where we can really take a look at your past accomplishments and what your future goals are, and really map out a plan of action. But I tell you this, Mike, because I'm a fan of you, and I'm a fan of your audience, and I love the fact that because of our conversation today, I know we're going to help families start to go after some scholarships. This is what we're going to do. Anyone who reaches out to my team and reaches out through our team email, which is scholarshipstrategiesteam@gmail.com, scholarshipstrategiesteam@gmail.com, and just mention the Mike Wagner Show, we will give that family free, absolutely free 30 days of scholarship support. That is with all of those scholarship alerts, the tips, the strategies, the access to me. No credit card required, nothing. Just all we need is you to mention the Mike Wagner Show, and we'll put your email into our system and get you on the road to your own path.
And we ask you to do it today. And how about scholarships for podcasters like me or broadcasters? I just want to throw a curveball out there at you. So,
it's so exciting. There's a lot of scholarships that are actually related to media, because again, who's giving away these monies, right? Private organizations, private companies. And so there are, and with all of the new media, there's actually scholarships where they give people the opportunity to actually submit an application that could be, let's say, a podcast episode, that could be if you are starting a podcast, you can actually, there's tons of scholarships. If you have an idea that you are looking to create a new business as an entrepreneur, and a lot of scholarships that just relate to new media. Super exciting. And so, Mike, we can definitely send some scholarships your way if you're looking to head back to school.
And I'm sure some of us would as well, too, especially my age.
Hey, you know what? You and I are friends. You don't need to even let me know, what that age is, but I will tell you, because I will tell you this, there's scholarships out there for, of course, for those high school and typical college age kids, but there's scholarships for kids as young as 5 and 6 years old, up to scholarships over the age of 65. And There are tons of opportunities out there that literally specify in the actual description that there are no age restrictions. So if you really want to get on this money mission, Mike, you can definitely do it.
And definitely will, too. And what's coming up in 2021 and beyond for Gene O'Toole and Scholarship Strategies? We'll find out in just a minute. But first, listen to The Mike Wagner Show at themikewagnershow.com, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. Looking at a professional website without breaking your budget? Sonic Web Studios is the answer. Sonic Web Studios offers fast, affordable custom web designs that blow the competition away. Call today, 1-800-303-3960. That's 1-800-303-3960. Or email to support@sonicwebstudios.com. Mention the Mike Wagner Show. Get 20% off your first project. Sonic Web Studios. Take your image to the next level. Also, the Mike Wagner Show can be heard on the MikeWagnerShow.com. You can check our Facebook page at Facebook.com/The Mike Wagner Show. You can download and listen on Facebook, SoundCloud, Spreaker, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. Also on Anchor FM, Radio Public, iTunes, Google Play, along with Anchor FM, Amazon, Audible, Apple, and also as Himalaya, Geo7, and coming soon to Podbean, Buzzsprout, TuneIn, Pandora, and more. Take the Mike Wagner Show on any mobile device. Subscribe to the Mike Wagner Show on the YouTube channel, and follow the Mike Wagner Show on Instagram and Twitter today. We're here with the author of Scholarship Strategies and Finding and Winning Money in Need, Gene O'Toole, back on the Mike Wagner Show. She's given some great tips and great advice. And what are some of the great tips you could also offer in 2021 and beyond?
You know, in 2021, and for sure, no matter where you are in your educational pursuit, the key is always to look about 6 months to a year ahead if you can. Because, you know, Mike, there's two different types of scholarships out there. Scholarships that I refer to as a fixed scholarship and then non-fixed. So let me explain the two. So a fixed scholarship would be, for example, the scholarship, I'm looking at a scholarship right now, the Advancement of Women in Sports and Entertainment Scholarship, right? This is a scholarship that has deadlines in June and also in November. It's for female undergraduate and graduate students pursuing communication studies or journalism in sports or the entertainment industry. Now that is a fixed scholarship, right? Because it's going to be just for female students. A non-fixed scholarship is going to be maybe a scholarship that's related to community service, volunteering, leadership, or just have an interest, you know, in a particular field or career. A non-fixed scholarship is an opportunity for any person, if they know about it far enough in advance, to get themselves qualified. You know, I'll give you an example. There's a scholarship, $7,000 scholarship. It's called the F.J. Pollock Maestro Cares Foundation. And again, let me say that again. I know it's a big mouthful, but it's the F.J. Pollock Maestro Cares Foundation Scholarship. And in fact, you can find out more about it at maestrocares.org. It's a $7,000 scholarship, and it's open to admitted or enrolled college students with an interest in volunteerism, demonstrated interest in volunteerism. So what does that mean? First of all, here's a tip out there for any family listening. If it says admitted or enrolled, guess what? That means high school senior who has also already been, who's already, you know, chosen their college. That means that you can apply for this as well. Or that enrolled student who has a demonstrated interest in social service or volunteerism. That means that you need to have some sort of, you know, proof that you have done something significant with regards to community service. So if you know, for example, that this scholarship comes around, has deadlines in July and November, and again, a big, nice, juicy amount of $7,000, get busy. It's a non-fixed scholarship. Get busy creating that community service project that you can then have that demonstrated interest in, so that way you have proof and you then qualify. So looking ahead into 2021, Mike, my big advice for every family listening is look ahead and get yourself qualified so you can check the boxes that you can apply for much more money.
It does sound like a great deal. And once again, author Gene O'Toole of Scholarship Strategies and Finding and Winning the Money You Need here on the Mike Wagner Show. A very big thank you for your time, and always great to have you on. And once again, tell us about your upcoming projects, what's your website, how do people contact you, and where can people check out your book, check out your seminars, and also check out more information about scholarships.
Mike, it's always a pleasure being on, and thanks as always. Because of you, I know that we're going to have families who are going to take some action. And to find out more, please, help yourself and help your family by visiting connections101.com. Take advantage of those free resources. You can reach out to me also through social media. Follow me at Scholarship Strategies on Facebook and Instagram. Pop me a tweet at Scholarship Gene. That's Jean. And of course, by all means, pop us an email to the team, Scholarship Strategies Team at gmail.com. Mention the Mike Wagner Show, and we will give you free 30 days of ongoing scholarship support for you and your family. Our book, Scholarship Strategies, is available everywhere books are sold. We wish you best of luck. Keep in touch with us because we want to hear how much money you win.
And do it today. Once again, Gene, a very big thank you for your time. You're absolutely fantastic. Always looking forward to having you again soon. Do us a favor, keep this up to date. Love you back on 2021 and beyond. And keep giving us updates and keep getting the scholarships.
Thanks a lot, Mike. I know that we'll put together some scholarships for you for those podcasts.
The Mike Wagner Show is powered by Sonic Web Studios. If you're looking to start or upgrade your online presence, visit www.sonicwebstudios.com for all of your online needs. Sonic Web Studios specializes in custom web design, app development, social networking, search engine optimization, domain registration, email marketing, online stores, and more. Since our birth, we have been designing and developing immaculate websites and providing web solutions which are a cut above the rest. As a leading web designing enterprise, we have a team of extremely talented web designers who are well-focused and have the experience of working on multiple web developing platforms such as PHP, Magento, Custom WordPress, and more. Sonic Web Studios has been helping businesses of all kinds, whether big, small, established, or startup, impress their audiences with exemplary web solutions. We don't just create beautiful and functional websites. We give you a complete online solution with the main goal of enhancing your yearly revenues. We aim to give your business the online exposure and brand acknowledgement that will help you in achieving increased conversions leading to profitable sales. Call 1-800-303-3960 or visit us online at www.sonicwebstudios.com to get started today. Mention the Mike Wagner Show and get 20% off your project. Sonic Web Studios. Take your image to the next level.
Hi, this is Mia Mohsen Zia, also known as Mia No Time for Love. Check out my latest book, Missing, Extraordinary Relation of Ordinary People Based Upon a Real-Life Relationship, available in print and ebook formats on Amazon. Do read it. I'm sure you'll love it. It's www.miamohsenzia.com and www.amazon.com/Mia Mohsen Zia.
Thanks for listening to the Mike Wagner Show, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. The Mike Wagner Show can be heard on Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio, iTunes, YouTube, Anchor FM, Radio Public, and themikewagnershow.com. Please support our program with your donations at themikewagnershow.com. Join us again next time for another great episode of The Mike Wagner Show.